Physical signs a guy likes you. So we're all guilty of not opening our mouths and being honest about our feelings sometimes. Maybe the fear of being rejected or laughed at stops us from saying "I like you" to the person of our dreams. Well, guys are the same sometimes. I know, surprising to hear, but yes, they also don't like to be rejected. So how can you tell if a guy likes you if he won't tell you and you're too scared to ask? Easy. Look for the physical signs. As humans, we have a conscious mind and subconscious mind, both of which will react in a certain way when we're around someone we have feelings for. So we've decided to pinpoint some signs that you can look out for when you're around a guy you like, so that you know if he likes you too. So grab a pen and some paper. It's time to write down these signs and memorize them. So when you're next hanging out with him, you can try to spot the signs. Raised eyebrows. When you are thinking about something subconsciously, you'll pull certain facial expressions while your brain sorts through your thoughts, one of which is an eyebrow raise. Now you can raise your eyebrows for several reasons. When you're surprised by something you see, when you are shocked by something, when you like what you see. When a guy first looks at a woman that he finds attractive, he will raise his eyebrows, and if you like him too, your eyebrows will do the same thing, even if you don't notice it. This is more of your subconscious acknowledging each other. In science terms, when you raise your eyebrows, you allow the light to bounce off your eyes, making them appear bigger, an invitation for other people to make eye contact with you. Nostril flares. This one is very subtle and only lasts about 2 to 3 seconds if that. But when a guy spots a girl that he likes, his nostrils will flare. This is so he can take a deeper breath in. 9 times out of 10, this is also paired with widening of eyes, a general shocked or surprised expression on the face, almost as if his brain has said, "Wow, she is so pretty," and his facial expression is matching that. Lips part. In the same way that he will flare his nostrils to breathe in deeper, he will also part his lips to do the same thing. Now of course he's not going to gasp out loud and take a huge breath, that would be too obvious. But when he parts his lips, he can inhale more oxygen without disrupting his face too much. Basically, he's trying to keep his cool while getting some oxygen to his brain so that he can think of the next thing to do. Open body language. Body language is one of the easiest ways to find out what somebody is thinking without having to ask them to their face. When a guy is around a girl that he likes, he will go one of 2 ways. 1. He will act very cool and collected, so his body language will display this too. His shoulders will be relaxed and back, pushing his chest out to make himself appear bigger and bolder. His arms will relax by his side or comfortably in his pockets, which shows openness, almost as if he's inviting you in for a hug. He'll walk with his chin up and make eye contact with you whenever he can to show you that you have his attention and he is very interested in what you have to say, even if there's a crowd of people around you. Or number 2, his body language will be the complete opposite because he is feeling shy and awkward. His back will be hunched and his shoulders down, almost like they're too heavy to hold up. He will avoid eye contact whenever he can, glancing at you every now and then to show you he's listening, but he isn't confident enough to make direct eye contact for more than 5 seconds. He will pick at his fingers or have his arms crossed over his chest, which is a huge indication that he is closed off from the situation he finds himself in. He's protecting his chest like a metaphor to protect his heart. Now, although this is a general overview of body language, people can display many emotions subconsciously through the way they make gestures and hold themselves. It will differ from person to person, so it's important to take this with a pinch of salt and evaluate each situation as if they do not relate to the other. Hair. It's a universal gesture to play with your hair when you're nervous or anxious about something, whether it be twirling your fingers with it, scratching your scalp, or running your fingers through it. It's a gesture that allows you to calm your brain down enough to gather your thoughts. Depending on the hairstyle he has, he will run his hands through his hair to either fix it or make it look messy. That is the style nowadays, or to calm his nerves. Copycat. It has been proven that when you spend a lot of time with one person, your brain subconsciously starts to adopt certain mannerisms and gestures that the other person does, like a copycat. And when there are feelings involved, it almost doubles. So if you're around a guy a lot and he starts to twitch his nose the same way that you do, this will be because he's been watching you and his subconscious mind has started to mirror what it sees very often. A couple who have matching body language are known to be in a healthy and developing relationship. Outside. This one is a small gesture but can mean the world to some women. When you're walking with a guy down the street, pay attention to if he is walking beside the traffic or not. Men who have feelings for you will swap sides with you so that they stand between you and the cars on the road as a sign of protection. Some of these signs are things that we've seen before in those cheesy romantic comedy movies. with all of the zoom-ins, the winks, and the background oohs from the sound guys. These signs will be the easiest for you to spot because your subconscious mind has already associated them with emotions and feelings. Pay close attention to the gestures and mannerisms that he does whenever you are around him, as these are the ones that will speak volumes on his subconscious mind and the feelings that he has. Unless you're feeling really brave and ask him, these signs are your safest bet when looking for answers. The signs he displays will depend on his confidence level. If he's confident in himself and his feelings for you, he'll be more upfront and lean towards you. If he is shy and unsure if you like him too, he may pull back and be nervous around you. The next time you're with your crush and if you notice he does something that we've not mentioned, please do let us know in the comments below so we can add it to our list. And guys, if there are any signs or hints that you purposefully try to drop right in front of girls, then please do share it with us. It'll make it easier for everyone. We wish you all the best in trying to get an answer as to if he has feelings for you or not. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel.